All right, public service announcements, the next category. And good radio stations do more for their markets than merely satisfy the need to hear Black-Eyed Peas every half hour. There's a vital part of the community. They're part of their communities, and so the next Crystal Awards honor the best public service announcement. And the winners are taking bronze in the PSA category is a spot called Road Rash for Alberta Transportation, and it was produced by Newcap Radio in Edson.
Road Rash.
Real people, real story.
I investigated an incident early one evening. Two vehicles just clipped, basically headlights with each other. It was an in-town collision, very low speed. The two vehicles involved were a small passenger car and a larger delivery-type vehicle. The driver of the delivery vehicle had been wearing a seatbelt, and he was fine standing, talking. As I approached the car, I could see the telltale signs of that little oval crush mark in the windshield. Inside the vehicle, I found a young lady that was sitting in the seat, conscious. She had not worn her seatbelt, and that little bit of an impact had thrown her into the windshield, which created that telltale oval, like I say. In my conversations with her, I'm trying to keep her calm until the emergency services arrived, and I could tell that both her eyelids had been sheared off, and one was kind of pasted up against her forehead. The other one was across her cheek. What really drove it home to me, of course, is a comment that she made, told me that she was 3 weeks away from getting married, and her life was going along really well. She was having problems blinking, and she couldn't understand why. And at that point, I was dumbstruck. I knew why she wasn't able to blink. And in a situation like that, what do you say to somebody? The entire event could have been avoided had she taken the time to wear that 2-inch wide belt, and it would have changed her life, for that matter mine. These things you never forget. Buckle up. It's the way to protect yourself.
Heavy stuff. Winning silver in the category PSA, Money Helps for the YMCA of Calgary. It was produced by 6 Degrees, and it comes to us from McLaren McCann in Calgary.
When talking doesn't help.
And pleading doesn't help.
And begging doesn't help.
And an unlisted phone number doesn't help.
And a restraining order doesn't help.
And the alarm system doesn't help.
And the deadbolts don't help.
And defense classes don't help.
And stitches don't help. You need to make sure there's enough money for the YWCA to help Calgary women and children survive domestic abuse. Help us. Donate any amount at ywcaofcalgary.com.
To help me present the Gold Trophy today, I'll be joined by a member of this year's Crystal's judging panel. Please welcome our first judge, Pat Cugliari from Astro Radio Toronto. Pat? There he is. The Gold Crystal Award for Public Service Announcement goes to Bear Mauling for ABC Canada Literacy. The entry was submitted by Zig, Toronto.
Once upon a time, a man called Dave went camping in the woods. One night, a very big and very hungry grizzly bear came across Dave's little tent.
What? A bear? Outside?
Luckily, Dave knew from a book he read with his son never to keep his food in the tent, but outside it, high up on a tree.
No! I never read that!
Pity. The end.
Easy, dude. Come on.
You see, if you read more, you'll learn more. For more information, go to familyliteracyday.ca.
I don't know whether our winner is here today or not. All right, we will accept it on his behalf and return it to him later. Thank you, Pat. You'll do it. Okay, thanks, Pat.